Everybody. Welcome to the Leaders Lounge. I am Dawn Morris, and this is, of course, the Leaders Lounge, your place to get all of your leadership goodness, everything to help leaders strengthen themselves, be encouraged, be inspired, is found right here, and of course, become more knowledgeable about the tools and strategies that are necessary for you to be your absolute best personal and professional self. Before I jump into today's exciting content, I want to draw you to first my website, which is worldclasstraining.net. That's worldclasstraining.net. The World Class Training Institute exists to help you maximize your organization's greatest resource, which is human capital. And we do that through the delivery of leadership and professional development training programs. What's scrolling across your screen right now or showing at the bottom of your screen is worldclasstraining.net/shop. If you want to tap into some of our products, please go to worldclasstraining.net/shop. Right now, we're in the Be Better mode. We recently had our school days promotion, and we still have some Be Better shirts as well as the Be Better journals for you. So if you want to keep that mindset going, please make sure to go pick those up. And then also, our book, my book, which is Unpacking Agape, the 7 Languages of Intentional Leadership. That's my latest book. Please go pick that up at worldclasstraining.net/agape. It is 7 core ideals or behaviors that leaders demonstrate when they operate from a place of servant leadership. And I believe that every leader has to understand that while, yes, you are in a place of authority, your primary job is to serve your constituents. And there are 7 ways that you do that. And of course, agape is it means showing love at a sacrificial level. And as leaders, that's what we are called to do. We are called to love at a sacrificial level. And the reason that it's called the 7 languages is because language is best demonstrated by behavior. I can tell you I love you, but if I'm not demonstrating that by my behavior, are you to believe me? Maybe, but it's a lot less likely if you're not actually living the life, as I say, that you sing about. So go pick those 2 up, worldclasstraining.net/shop for our gear, our Be Better gear, which will be switching out pretty soon. And then also my book, which is Unpacking Agape, the 7 Languages of Intentional Leadership at worldclasstraining.net/agape. Now, got a question for y'all today. It's a question that's born out of a book that I recently read. I'm a part of my church's book club, and we read a book that's been staying in my head as kind of a thought process for how I'm operating. And the book is written by a gentleman named Seth Godin, who is a marketing expert, marketing guru. And that book is called The Purple Cow. The Purple Cow. And it speaks to how to make your business remarkable. And so when we were first assigned the book, I was like, okay, Purple Cow, is this going to be interesting? Don't know. Didn't realize that it was a marketing book yet. We just were told we were assigned the Purple Cow. Went to pick up the book from the library, got into it, and I'm telling y'all, this book is life-changing. If you have not read it yet, and you are someone who wants to make little adjustments to become remarkable, pick up this book called The Purple Cow by Seth Godin. So, my question for you all today as leaders is to think about this. What is your purple cow? So let me share with you a little bit of the premise. So when you're thinking about a cow, when you're looking at a herd of cows, what do you see? You see a group of animals, and every cow, for the most part, looks pretty much the same. It's hard to distinguish one cow from the next. But what if you saw a purple cow? What if you saw a purple cow? Would that make you pause? I bet it would. I bet it would. Would it make you even maybe back up on the highway, turn around like, hey, did you see that purple cow? Why? Because the purple cow is different than the norm. So now, how does this relate to you and your purple cow? So the reason I wanted to really talk about this is because when we're thinking about leading, right? The title manager, supervisor, director, executive vice president, CEO, chief operating officer, chief financial officer. These are all terms that connote someone in leadership, right? Throughout the country, throughout the world, you will hear several people who have the same title. But what makes a leader different? What makes a leader remarkable? In other words, as a leader, what is their purple cow? How many leaders have actually distinguished themselves from the pack? And what are some things that leaders can even do to distinguish themselves from the pack? I submit that to become a purple cow is not difficult, but it does require intention. It does require intention. So here we go. So when we're thinking about becoming a purple cow or thinking about what our purple cow is in the realm of leadership, the purple cow doesn't have to be this really large, lofty thing that you're doing that is so different than the others. It could be, watch this, that you have committed to being excellent, no matter what. Now, y'all might be saying, Dawn, that's simple, right? Everybody wants to be excellent. We don't become leaders unless we want to be excellent. Well, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure because so many people I have seen have melded into the field of mediocrity as a leader. So what does a leader who commits to excellence look like? Well, first of all, a leader who commits to excellence is one who stands on their word. Now, are things going to change? Absolutely. But a leader who commits to excellence commits to saying, I committed to doing this, or I agreed to do this, and I am going to see it through no matter what. Or if something changes, I am going to fully communicate to the person on the other side. It can sound small, but in this world of ghosting, not texting people back, not emailing people back, not answering the calls, ignoring the calls, that just being committed to what you say can put you in the realm of being a purple cow. Real simple. Number two, if you're thinking about being a purple cow or you want to be a purple cow, be someone who not only has a vision, but sticks to the vision no matter what. Again, sounds simple, but the simple can become complex. How does that happen? Well, I've seen leaders say, well, you know what? I really had an idea that I wanted to bring forth, but because I ran into financial challenges or I ran into human resource challenges or you know what? So many other distractions came in. I wasn't able to finish it or I wasn't able to see it through. So the vision gets lost or the vision gets muddied because they've allowed outside forces to stop or block or shade the vision, right? Well, what do we do? What do we do so that we can remain in purple cow mode and become someone who actually sees a vision from initiation to completion? Number one, block out the noise. Block out the noise. If it's not what's right in front of you, if it is not something that can get you from where you said you wanted to be to where you actually want to be committed to saying that's not, or being able to filter out what's coffee from what is coffee grounds from what is real coffee, or the actual result of the coffee, right? Which means you have to have a filter on, and you have to be able to protect yourself and protect your vision from things that can come in the way of you actually seeing the coffee come through the filter in the way that you want it to. One or two little rocks can stop the filter of coffee when you pour water and it's from coming through. You don't want that to happen. You have to stay committed to your vision. We are about to start the fourth quarter of 2024 already. At the start of this year, actually at the end of last year, I had a program called Free to Soar. I will likely do another planning program like that at the end of this year. One of the participants shared with me the sheet that she had completed and let me know that all of the things that she had planned for this year have come to fruition, and we're not even in fourth quarter. That's a purple cow, because this young lady did not let anything stand in her way from getting what she was supposed to get out of 2024. She freed herself to soar. So those are two things for getting or for being a purple cow. Stick to your commitments. Don't let your vision become muddied or become distracted to the point of not being manifested. You may have some challenges. You may have to redo this thing. You may have to come up with some different ways to get there, but stay focused on your vision, and you can be a purple cow, because so many people get distracted. Third thing. Now this one, I'm going to share with you all because I found that it really has helped me to think about different ways and different strategies that I can use to further grow my company. So my purple cow is allowing the space of free thought to enter my mind. Free thought meaning I don't have TV going. I don't even have cable, y'all, and I only watch Netflix when I have my nail day, right? So free from cable, free from TV, free from my phone, free from any noises in my home. I'm just allowing the universe to send me the next thing to do. And when I get the next thing, then I move in that direction. That's my purple cow, because people ask me, how did you come up with this? Or how did you come up with that? Well, it's because my purple cow is to allow the space of the universe, or as the book that we read previously, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, said, I allow pure potentiality to enter my space. And by allowing pure potentiality, then I'm free flowing and I'm allowing the ideas of the universe to enter my mind so that I will know what the next right move for me and my business are. Or is. Move is. Yes, because for me and my business is preposition. So for me and my business is, right? The next right move is. So that's my purple cow. It is allowing that space. When you're thinking about When you're thinking about you and your leadership walk, when you show up into a room, your purple cow might be that whenever you show up, the atmosphere shifts in a positive way, right? Because you have entered the space. Your absence is actually a negative to the space. Again, sounds simple, but for so many people who are stuck in that field of mediocrity, when they show up, nothing changes because they don't want to really be someone who's seen as outstanding. It's okay to be outstanding. Trust me, it's okay. It's actually a good thing. And don't be afraid to walk in the light that is you. Just by doing that, you become a purple cow. So, as I wrap up this segment, I want for you to think through this week. What are the things that you are doing, small or big, that separate you from the pack of people who have the title of leadership, of CEO, of director, of manager, of dean, of assistant dean, of president, of so many titles, manager, of assistant manager, of supervisor. These are all people who are in leadership. And if you do not come up with what your purple cow is, then you will just become one of the many who have the title but do not stand out from the rest. All right? So, again, think this through this week. Think through, what is my purple cow? What is the thing that I'm doing that is remarkable? What is the thing about me that is remarkable? And never think that there's nothing, because there's always something. God made us all individuals, and He gave us all individual gifts and strengths. What is your strength? And how can you max that thing out? That is your assignment for this week. Again, for all of our leadership and professional development training programs, go to worldclasstraining.net/PD. That's worldclasstraining.net/PD. Worldclasstraining.net is in the lower part of the screen. Just enter /PD, and you will be able to get all of our professional development training programs. If you have specific programs that you are interested in, please make sure to fill out the form at the bottom or on our front page. Send that to me, and then we can schedule time to talk about your individual professional training and development needs. Finally, pick up our book, Unpacking Agape, at worldclasstraining.net/agape. That's worldclasstraining.net/agape. And get our merchandise at worldclasstraining.net/shop. That's worldclasstraining.net/shop. Y'all, it sounds like a lot when you're thinking about how to be different. Make it organic, think through it, and then walk in it, whatever that thing is. Some people are highly creative. If that's your zone, then bring that purple cow to life. If you have a great idea, don't be afraid to share it. Even if it doesn't go to the place where automatically it's a world-renowned idea, that's your purple cow. That is the thing that differentiates you. And you want to have your differentiator in this world of people who want to just stay in the middle, right? Because the cream, as they say, always rises to the top. So be top of the heap, be the cream that rises to the top. Be the purple cow and be the very best that you can be. And always, until next time, remember that when you are better, we are absolutely better. Take care.